So we got another small mod for you today, and this one's not much of a surprise just because it's stated on the box. So saving your bumper, Sto-N-Sho since 2012, and yes, it is the quick release for the front license plate bracket. And so basically, the Ford Focus, the pre-facelift and the post-facelift ones both don't have pronounced bumpers, so putting plates on them is a chore. And so dealers came up with like these weird ways to get it on there, from zip ties to tying it to the grill to, you know, just basically just getting your radiator and intercooler heat soaked faster because there wasn't proper ventilation going to those components, because you had this big plate just obstructing all the air. So this is, I'm opening it up for the first time, and this is for the 2015 to 2017 Focus ST. Make sure you get this bracket for whatever year ST you have, just because the brackets are slightly different. So let's take a look what's inside. And so we got garbage, and it comes with the hardware in a plastic bag, so that's nice. And then it comes with the instructions, and the instructions are actually, there's no words for the instructions. They're pretty straightforward. And so that's what your Focus should look like. So I want to get as much airflow into the car as possible, and so last thing I want is my license plate messing with that flow. But yeah, basically that's it. You just 4 bolts, and then you just leave that on your front bumper, and basically you have this little quick release latch right there, and that's what causes your bumper to your license plate to come out. And so that's the Sto-N-Sho, weighs practically nothing, and I like it. And just the build of it is very, very sturdy, very lightweight. Let's see what else the box brings. Nothing. All right, let's get started. You can put it in the middle if you like. I'm not going to do that just because I think cars look nicer with the license plate on the corners of the bumper. So you can put it on the driver's side or your left side, or you can move it out to the right side and just put your bracket right there. Alright, so I created 4 tiny pilot holes. You really don't want to waller out your plastic, just because the screws won't hold, and they're self-tapping. So this is what we got. They're not tight yet, but it looks good. I test fitted the plate, and so it's a super easy mod. There is this little ditch here, but I mean it holds up really well, so I don't think you'll have any issues with kind of putting it to the side. Also, if you put it in the middle, you do have to cut this little lip out, because this is a flat piece of metal unless you recess it back, so your plate. So just keep that in mind. With this, you just bolt it straight on and really no problem. So another pro tip: fight the urge to use power tools. Just use a small quarter inch drive ratchet and just hand tighten it up, because last thing you want to do is hog out the holes and then have to drill new holes in your brand new car. So double check it. Remember, you're drilling into plastic, so you're not going to go crazy on torquing it. So I'm just checking it with my hands, making sure I can't turn it, and they're all really tight, not moving, and this thing is down tight. So alright, so you guys might notice that I'm wearing something different. It's because the battery died in mid-rant recording the last part of this review. So just getting back to business, the bracket's installed on the car. It looks phenomenal. I set it off to the right. Some people might set it off to the left or in the middle, but it fit really nice to the right. It holds steady. It's an awesome looking bracket, and really, I can't complain. I was crazy to get off that center bracket on there because I could see it tapping into the bumper. The plastic corners were tapping into the bumper and kind of scratching that little bit right there, and it was hidden so you couldn't wash it. So there was definitely going to be some issues with it further down the line if I didn't get it off the car. So this is an awesome alternative. I highly recommend it. You can get to the car show, to the car meet, wherever you're going with your plate on, and when you get there, just to step up your game a little bit, just pop off your license plate, put it in the trunk, and get to having fun. The car looks clean, you can't see the bracket because it's under the car, and really, once you're done, just pop it back on and head on home. It's a great way to keep your car legal within those states that demand the front license plate, and really, you know, when you modify your car and you have all these high performance special cars, last thing you want are cops pulling you over for something as trivial as a front license plate. So do I recommend the Sto-N-Sho? Absolutely. It has great build quality. It's built here in the USA, and it's from an awesome company that is just growing and creating some of the most awesome and innovative front license plate relocators. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Downshift, and until next time, keep hooning and stay safe.